Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fight Channel here, ladies and gentlemen. UFC 299 prelims, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the women flyweight division. That's the arena for this matchup, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Maycee the Future Barber! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Katlyn Blood Fighter Kaseya!
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, so here is the perennial flyweight contender and legitimate divisional threat, Katlyn Cerminara. Trains under Renzo Gracie and John Danaher there back on the East Coast. And shout out to her husband, Katlyn Cerminara, as well. A hugely unifying force in the corner and career of one Katlyn Cerminara. And she's not overthinking the matchup here tonight. She understands that perhaps her opponent's going to want to put her on her back, but she's put in the time. As she says, the hay is in the barn, and wherever this fight has to play out, she said, I'm getting the finish tonight. Oh, very nice job by her to turn those hips and really dig that foot into the lead leg.
Dug it right into her opponent's thigh. Her opponent cannot take many more of these strikes.
Y'all are just crazy for choosing this as a career.
You can't just check those kicks. You better check those kicks.
Nice job there by the taller fighter to land her patented knee. And that one certainly found the target. All right, so the kickboxer is landing her leg kicks here early. The boxer kind of shucking them off, but you don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It's going to really limit you. And there's no tell on those leg kicks. She's in her stance, she's tall, and she's just whipping her leg into that kick. It's beautiful. It really is something that every young fighter can learn from. Don't show your attacks, just let them fly.
Fast pace here in the early going. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. Nice body shot. Oh, lands another hook. Right on the button. Just over 3 minutes to go. Cerminara going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a tumbler.
Nice body shot.
Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. Oh, nice jab up top by Cerminara. Oh, she landed a flush knee to the body there, DC. She's the taller fighter in this equation, and that certainly helped her cause there.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Goes upstairs with the kick. Trying to establish that jab once again.
She got that single collar tie. Oh, that's a nice strike.
So 3 minutes off the clock. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her right turn. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent's finishing. Oh! Uppercut! Oh, big elbow.
Well, Katlyn Cerminara's boxing looks pretty sharp here tonight. You got to think Mark Henry, Ricardo Almeida like what they're seeing out of Katlyn here in this one. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Just... strong hook to the head there by Cerminara. pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially relish.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's gonna have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Well, no feeling out process for her here tonight. She has stayed technical, but really a more aggressive approach than we have seen from her in the past. To be a fighter. Back and forth we go between two of the best women in the world. 20 seconds left. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now. And we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
End of the round, and Chookagian's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. All right, back to the stools we go, and that will give us a chance to look at some of the replays. She has a big cut on her forehead, courtesy of the multitude of strikes she absorbed in that last round.
She took a lot of shots in that round. Her toughness was on full display. She is as physically durable as anyone we have seen in the octagon. But you cannot be on the receiving end of punches and strikes like this. When you start to take damage to the forehead, you're bleeding, and the way that she's bleeding, she has got to be better defensively.
Yeah, Cutman appears to have stopped the bleeding. Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, debilitating knee, lands yet again. I've been short my whole life, DC, and I'm envious right now seeing this taller fighter realize so much success as she lands another knee. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. Well, there it is. She attacks the body yet again. She hinted that this was going to be a big part of the game plan, and certainly appears to be so.
During her film study, she saw some weaknesses there. She saw an inability to defend those body shots. She has taken full advantage of it.
Lands the kick to the body there. Inside leg kick is there by Chookagian. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yeah, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Oh, blood dripping now from the lip. Well, she told us she wanted to kick more in this one tonight, and she is certainly doing that to great effect.
She is doing it, and she's being very effective. She is winning the fight with her legs. Big punch land. Ooh. That was a big check.
Back and forth we go. Oh, this could be over soon. Chookagian's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
That was a slick transition.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Chookagian. Well, she connected there, nicely done.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Less than 2 minutes now to go in round two. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Chookagian's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Push kick there to the body. She got that single collar tie. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Under a minute now to go in the round. And able to land that kick to the chin. Man, she just continues to land at will, and with every landed strike, seemingly her confidence is getting high.
You know, you throw things, and then you hope to land them. As you land them, you start to go, wow, that worked, I'll go back to it. Every time she goes back to something, it's working again and again and again. And you see it, and you see her confidence growing with every single strike that she lands.
I mean, that's somebody's daughter. Show some mercy.
Show some respect. Right, I'd run in there.
Chookagian's cut is getting worse. The cut man chopping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. Seconds winding down in round 2.
Oh, good position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now.
All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on that cut, and quickly. All right, so the round is over. It was not a great one for her. You see the cut on the bridge of her nose, and that is not getting better, ladies and gentlemen. Might even be a broken nose at this point in time. So 60 seconds to recover here. We'll see how she comes out for this next round. All right, she is back to the stool, but dealing with a really big cut on the bridge of her nose. She has eaten jabs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, she's taken far too many shots to the nose. Big shots, devastating shots. And now she is wearing it. She's got a cut on her nose, and she's having to deal with the blood, and still her opponent trying to take her head off.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues. At is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh, she landed again. That is a high fight IQ to continue to attack that cut. That's bleeding everywhere now.
Everywhere. You know, we love smart fighters. This young lady is as smart as they come. She will not abandon this approach. She knows that it's working, and she can see the work paying dividends by looking at her opponent's face and seeing the concern every time she lands something.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Oh, heavy kick downstairs. Well, confidence has never been an issue for her, but I'm not sure she's ever been this confident after getting that huge knockdown in the previous round.
Well, she should be confident. She was landing everything, and then she finally got that knockdown to end the beginning of the earlier round. Oh, nice body shot.
Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fights. Oh, she throws high, and she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands. Oh, my goodness.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Chookagian's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Ground and pound strike there now. Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued. She's exhausted. She sees a fighter that has gotten the best of her. I can understand the frustration, but she has to throw all that out the window and go and try to chase a finish.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. All right, so she has already visibly hurt her opponent, wisely continuing to attack that cut.
Yeah, continue to attack the cut. John, she's tremendous. You know, you and I rave about this young lady striking. You give her a target, and she is going to continue to attack it. Great job.
All right, referee's going to step in here, and you got to think they're going to call on the doctor to look at her nose that looks nothing like it did yesterday at the weigh.
Well, the problem is she's blowing through the nose.
Yeah.
Her mouth is wide open, so now it's starting to swell. She's really struggling.
Well, it looks as though the fight is going to continue. The fans like that. Perhaps she's got to really go for it now.
She's got to really go for it. She's going to have to empty the chamber here. She's going to have to empty the gas tank trying to finish this fight.
Ready.
All right, so coming into the fight, a lot of people talked about her toughness. She's going to have to lean on it here. Despite the injury, the fight will go on.
Well, she always says she's one of the toughest fighters you'll ever meet. She's going to have an opportunity to prove that now, because this cut is bad, but she can fight through it. She's got to be protective of it. She cannot just go out there face first as she did before. She's got to be a little smarter in her approach. Heavy kick downstairs.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Chukagian, what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the fight. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
1 minute to decide this one. Just missed with the left there.
Good punch lands.
Nice jab by her there, and another one for good measure. So before her opponent can reset, she doubles up on the jab.
She does a fantastic job of popping that jab right behind it, but now I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing. Oh! Oh my goodness, what a right hand.
Final seconds of this fight. Oh, great block there. Well, when you're dealing with a cut like that, it may not be long. They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Maycee the Future Barber!
All right, so largely the way we saw it, right? A clear, dominant performance by the kickboxer. The boxer goes back to the drawing board, but just not enough answers for all that was coming her way on the field.
I mean, she looked great.
What a prelim fight that was, ladies and gentlemen. Very bloody between these two women, ladies and gentlemen. You like watching here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, ladies and gentlemen. Do it here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have some more great UFC 299 coming your way here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for the rest. Ladies and gentlemen, see you then. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.